Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. In this video, I will show you how to set and operate this watch, Casio WS-2100. And if you want to know more about this watch, you can check our review. I will put the link in the description. Okay, first, let's get to the timekeeping mode. It should look like this: day and then hour, minute, second, and then year, month, and date. But if not, then you can press the mode button several times, or like this, or you can press and hold the mode button, and it will jump to the timekeeping mode. Okay, next, in the timekeeping mode, you can change the view using the left button on the lower right, this one, front lower right. So this one shows year and then month and date, and if you press, now it shows the step tracker or the step counter. Okay, next, for the step tracker, if you want to reset current counting, you can press and hold start, stop, and lap reset on the front side of the watch, and it will reset the current counter, so it will show 0. But this only reset the current counter. It will still shows on the memory or on the record like this. And if you want to see the previous records, you can press the start stop, and it will shows the previous days. And if you want to reset all the previous records, you can press and hold the start, stop, and lap reset. Again, still hold the two buttons until it shows clear all like this. And now it has no previous records. Okay, next, if you want to activate the backlight, press the light button on the top right of the watch, this one. Okay, and then if you want to do the LCD check, press the adjust mode and then start stop button. So you might want to hold the watch in this position, and then the trick is to press the adjust button a bit earlier and then the other two after that, and you will get the LCD check screen. And then press the start stop button to see the next LCD check screen like this. And then it returns to the timekeeping mode. Okay, now let me get back to the normal view that shows the day and then the calendar. And then next, let's set the time, date, and so on for the basic settings. And to do that, press and hold the adjust button on the top left. And now first is the setting for the step tracker target steps. So this one you can change using these two buttons. The start stop will increase by 1000 and the lap reset will decrease by 1000. Okay, next press the mode button, and now we are setting the second. We can reset using the start stop. If it is 30 or more like this, it will become 0 with additional minute. But if it is 29 or less, it will become 0 without additional minute. Okay, now press the mode button and we are setting the hour. You can use these two buttons on the front. The start stop will increase and the lap reset will decrease. So it's like clockwise and counterclockwise. Okay, press the mode button and now is the minute. Same thing, these two buttons. Okay, and then press mode. Now the time format. You can use the start stop button to change the format. So this one is 12 hour and this one is 24 hour. Okay, press again the mode button. And now is the year, also these two buttons, same thing. Okay, press the mode button. Now the month, also these two buttons. Okay, and then press mode button again, and now is the date, also these two buttons. Okay, next press the mode button and we have the option to set the key tone. So this one will make beeping sound, and if you press the start stop button, now is the mute or the silent button operation, meaning that the button will not make any beeping sound, but still for the alarm and then the hourly signal and also timer will still have beeping sound. Okay, and I will set as normal, and then press the mode button, and now is the length for the backlight. You can set using the start stop button. 1 meaning 1.5 second, and this one 3 is 3 seconds. And then press again the mode button, and now returns to the setting of the target for the step tracker. And yes, that's all for the basic settings. You can press the adjust button, and now back to the timekeeping mode. Okay, let's move on to the next mode. Press mode button, and now we have the stopwatch. For this one, you have the option to change the view. So this one, 2 lines, and you can change by pressing the adjust button, and now becoming 1 line for the stopwatch. So 1 line meaning that the bottom part will show current time, but 2 lines will show the split time on top and then the lap on the bottom part of the display. So now let me just use this view for this tutorial, it's better. And to start the stopwatch, you can use the start stop button, this one. Okay, and then to pause, you can use also the same button, and then same button to continue, and then same button to pause or stop, and then to reset, use the lap reset button. Okay, and next, if you want to use the split time, use the start stop button to start, and then use the lap reset button to get the split time, this one. So the top one will show the split time and the bottom one will show the lap time. And yes, it will pause for a moment and then continue after about 8 seconds. And now it shows the split time at the top of the display, and then the lap time at the bottom of the display for the stopwatch. And then if we press again this one, the lap reset button, it will show the next split time. So the top one is split time and the lower one is lap time, and around 8 seconds it will continue, lap time on the bottom part of the display and split time at the middle or the top part of this stopwatch counter. Okay, and then to stop, use the start stop, and to reset, use the lap reset button. And yes, that's all for the stopwatch. Let's move on to the next mode, and that is the recall mode. For this one, you can select the record using this one, the adjust button on the top left, and yes, it will move from the later to earlier like this. And then if you want to see the data or the record, then you can press the start stop button to view the details like this, or also the lap reset button. So record number 4, it shows something like this. Record number 3, or maybe the last record that we have just tried using the stopwatch. So this one, it will show, okay, this one is the final time, and then 2 is the second lap or split time, and then 1 is the first lap or split time. Okay, and then if you want to delete one record, you can press the start stop and lap reset until it shows CLR, and then beep, release, something like that. You have just delete one record. And if you want to delete all the record in the recall mode, you can press both buttons longer, so it will show CLR and all. Okay, and wait until it gives a beeping sound, and now it has no record of any stopwatch data. And yes, that's all for the recall mode. Now let's move on to the next mode, timer. So for this one, you can set the time by press and hold the adjust time first, like this. This one is for the minute, because the maximum length is 60 minutes, not in hour, okay? And then press the mode button, and now we set the second, also using these two buttons, okay? And if you want to set as 60 minutes, press set as 00. But if you want to set, let's say I want to set as 4 minutes, then it should look like this. Okay, and then press the adjust button to exit from the setting of the length for the timer, and that's it. We can start the timer by pressing the start stop button, and then use the start stop button to pause, again to continue, again to pause, and if you want to reset, use the lap reset button. And yes, for the timer, it has no auto repeat feature. Okay, now let's move on to dual time. For the dual time, we can set the time using the adjust button on the top left, press and hold. Okay, now we can set the hour. This one will also use these two buttons, so start stop will increase and lap reset will decrease. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now is the minute. Also the same two buttons, but it will change by 15 minutes. Okay, and then press again the mode button, and now back to the hour. And if you're done setting the dual time, press the adjust button, and that's it. One more thing about the dual time is that you can swap the dual time with the current time using this one, the lap reset button. Press and hold, and it will swap. And if you want to swap again, then press and hold the lap reset button, and now yes, the current time is 15 and the dual time is 16. Okay, that's all for the dual time. Now let's move on to the next mode, the alarm. for the alarm, let's start by alarm sound check, and to do that, from this view, press and hold the start stop button. It will give beeping sound like this, okay? And then yes, you can cycle through the alarm numbers by pressing this one, the start stop. So this one alarm number 3, 4, 5, and then this one is the hourly signal, and this one is alarm number 1. So now let's try to set the alarm number 1 as a daily alarm at, let's say, 5:30. To do that, you need to first select the alarm number 1 using this one, the start stop button. Okay, and then press and hold the adjust button. And now we can set the hour. And yes, you can use these two buttons to change the number. So start stop will increase like this, and lap reset will decrease. And then press the mode. Now is the minute, so let me set as 5:30. Okay, press and hold, and then press one by one, and done. Press mode. Now back to the hour and press adjust. Okay, back to the alarm, and yes, we have set alarm number 1 as 5:30. And anyway, you can also change alarm number 1 to be active or not by pressing this one, the lap reset button in this view. So this one meaning that the alarm number 1 is not active, and this one active. And yes, the alarms are daily alarm, so it is not multifunction alarm, and no snooze feature. Okay, now next is alarm number 2, 3, 4, 5. You can set by yourself. And then for this one, the hourly signal, you can activate using the lap reset button, this one. So on or off. If it is on, then you will get beeping sound every changing of the hour. And yes, that's all for the alarm. And if you press the mode button, it will now back to the timekeeping mode, and done. For the settings and operations of this watch, Casio WS-2100. I hope this tutorial is useful, and if you have any question about the settings and operations of this watch, please put in the comment below. And if you have anything to add, also put in the comment below. It will be very helpful for me and also for the other viewers. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.